We feel entitled to artificially inseminate a cow, and when she gives birth, we steal her baby, even though her cries of anguish are unmistakable. And then we take her milk that's intended for a calf, and we put it in our coffee and our cereal.
What?
And I think we fear...
They told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 seconds more than the Senate gave John Bolton this week.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
We're gonna get low. We're gonna take it to the underground. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. You can sing. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So last night marked yet another standard for TV excellence, the Oscars. Now it's common knowledge, I'm pretty sure, that if you wanted to just be entertained for a few hours watching your favorite actors, actresses, and directors receive awards for what's considered the greatest in Hollywood achievement for the year, that's not going to happen anymore. Now this is because those in Hollywood are actually political experts and social justice warrior advocates, and as you can tell from the intro, those are just some of my personal favorites from the night. And if you watched all the speeches, especially Joaquin Phoenix's speech, because it's trending #1 on YouTube, then you know that Hollywood is woke, and they alone are here to tell us peasants what we need to concern ourselves with. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't really have a problem with this, because I just think it's pretty funny and really ridiculous due to the fact that they all actually take themselves seriously and think they are political experts. But it's also because I have more faith in pretty much the everyday person who can think for themselves and doesn't need Hollywood liberal woke propaganda to determine what they value and what decisions they're going to make. And every year it just gets more and more ridiculous. Like, if you watch Joaquin Phoenix's speech in particular, that guy just goes kind of off the rails. The clip at the beginning is the best one in my opinion, but his whole argument is that now I guess we need to respect animal rights. But clearly he hasn't taken a class in human history, because the domestication of animals was one of the core developments in the rise of civilization. But you know, he's woke, and that's all that matters these days. Brad Pitt also got to take a dig at the Senate impeachment trial, because that's what I was waiting for to hear from the Oscars. Brad Pitt give me commentary about the impeachment. Janelle Monáe, the artist with the costume made of flowers, points out that she's talented, not because she's a skilled artist, but because she's black and queer, which aren't even talents. Another great scene was Natalie Portman wearing a cape of all female directors who were not nominated this year, which exempts her from being criticized at all, because look at her now. She's woke, she's standing up for women. Now, another critique that was going around on Twitter was also the film Parasite being awarded Best Original Screenplay over films like 1917 and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, I didn't see Parasite. I'm sure it is a fine film, but I don't think it's too far-fetched to believe this movie was awarded to appease the SJW crowd. Because you see, every year the Oscar gets criticized somehow for not being woke enough, and that it's too white. Well, by having Parasite win, they can say, look, we award it to a South Korean who made a film about class warfare. Perfect, and right up the alley for the Oscar wokeness. Now, I don't personally care, and there's really no way to prove that this, theory is true or whatever, but I do think those arguments have some credibility based off the actions and examples that the Oscar has given us. So yeah, this is pretty much what the Oscars has devolved into, just a bunch of Hollywood elitists showing us how woke they are and how each one of them is a political analyst in their spare time. And there's nothing like taking woke lessons from rich people who by all means could put their money to better uses, but as long as they acknowledge their problems and that they are all inherently racist, then that's what matters, right? Like I said before, I have no problem with this because it's great for winning the culture war, and is exactly what got Trump elected. This whole notion that viewers are dumb and we elitists know what's best. It's absurd to think that people actually believe this shit is just asinine, and it's continued to only make people more against this type of behavior in the long run. But yeah, that's the Oscars for you guys. It's very entertaining and exactly what I want to spend my Sunday night watching. But yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and let me know your guys' thoughts on the Oscars down below. Am I not woke enough? Is this actually real entertainment? Let me know down below. But with that being said, guys, take care, and I'll see you all later.